The SkyKid.com Coming of Age Cinema Movie Review Camp 2013. A troubled boy is sent to a summer camp that caters to abused and neglected kids who have ended up in foster care. With such a premise, one would expect a narrative full of dramatic events. Unfortunately, Jacob Roebuck's 2013 film Camp mislays some of the potential dramatic impact of its story due to its simplistic plot structure, a few cliches, and the obvious intent of keeping the film in a PG-13 classification. The simple story has its advantages, mainly an increased appeal to a wider audience base, much like the 2012 Walt Disney film The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Evidence for that can be found in the abundance of positive feedback on the DVD sale page at Amazon. Writer/director Roebuck manages to get the message of the film across with a much smaller budget than a similar Disney production would have, and that's an achievement on its own. There are two main leads in Camp: Miles Elliott in the role of troubled 10-year-old Illy and Michael Madara as Ken, an egocentric financial advisor who volunteers to be a counselor at the camp just so he could impress a potential client. The cast, with these two actors leading the way, manages to pull off an excellent ensemble acting performance. Fans of the coming-of-age genre will appreciate the opportunity to observe the personality transformation and development of both of these characters during the time they spend together in the camp. The first scenes of the movie have a bit of a rushed and amateurish feel to them, but the overall production values seem to improve as the story develops. The atmosphere of the camp, Hume Lake Christian Camp, where the action takes place, is, for the most part, quite distinct from a similar camp portrayed in Jacob Medjuck's 2008 film Summerwood. Both films, however, are essentially based on real stories, though Summerwood is more of a comedy while Camp has a more serious storyline. Both have very definite coming-of-age qualities, and both manage to portray the special appeal and magic of the camp environment. That being said, I would choose the camp in Summerwood over the one in this film, mainly because I'm not really a big fan of holding hands, praying, or singing songs. But at least that environment helps Camp's viewers to get an insight as to why Illy thinks the camp is a lame place, at least initially. Despite its shortcomings, in the end, Camp is a good film that doesn't bore and offers some drama and emotion, even if those are somewhat limited. While I would hesitate to call it heartwarming, it is inspiring. And after the final credits roll, one does feel the desire to do something positive for a kid in need. That ought to be enough to recommend that you seek it out and watch it.
Wait till Redford. I'm sorry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.